y'all doing? Wish you. Had to light this candles. My stepdad passed this morning. I don't like calling it morning. My stepdad passed this a.m. You're rising already. He rest, and I was dreaming him. Every time when I dream somebody similar, man, they go. He's tired. He's okay. I promised myself I wouldn't have a bad day and I wouldn't let nothing disturb my peace for the day, and I mean it. I know he's okay. People want you to sit and mourn and cry, and that won't prove you love him. I got a bunch of music books behind this, so I'm trying not to shove my music book down. Hope it's not in front of the TNT. Oh yeah, the cocoa butter. You will be missed. You saved me. You saved me. You saved me when I was a little girl, and you know you did. You did your part, man. Hey, Miss Kane, how you doing, Queen of everything? And I don't mean queen like the whole queen. We mean the goddess of everything. Hope you're okay, mamas. I said I'm going to make today a great day. I have a message. When I was trying to write the title, I was starting off with open yet closed book. How y'all doing? Open yet closed book. But when I was trying to write the title, then my spirit told me type in poem. When I kept trying to put the word poem in, the word OM came in, OEM, instead of poem. And it happened at least 3 times. So someone said, stop, listen to what, this is not a mistake, pay attention. So I stopped and I looked up what the word OEMs mean instead of poems. It says, it means original equipment manufactured, goods from another company, goods that are used as a component in another company product and then sells to the product to the consumers. Now listen to what I just said. Now you look up poems. Poems mean arrangement of words written or spoken, traditionally in a rhythmic composition, parts of a full arrangement. God knows what God is doing. Parts of a full arrangement that's more powerful of the ordinary and original ideas through experience, keen awareness. And then once I kept hearing the word OMS, I heard the song come up in my head. This is an old song. It says, I know what boys like. I know what they want. When I heard OMS, mind you, I didn't even know what the definition meant yet. Boys like, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And that's when I said, because I knew the message I wanted to give y'all was opened to a closed book, but it's still open. So AKA, this is loose ends. And y'all are going through, and most of us will be going through, a page of unclosed chapters. Even though we might think that we're guarded from it or blocked, it's still open. Almost like nothing's written in stone. But yet it's open, because usually when nothing's written in stone, it means it's closed. It's like something we don't know that's going to happen, but we still wait for it. And it's almost one and the same. So, but physically, some people are going to try and give you their prototype. People are going to try and give you a component or try and replace others. You're going to find people who, if you really sit back and silence your thoughts, they're going to be the OM and not the poem of the person, place, or thing you desire. Dime a dozens. And I thank you, universe, for that message, because some people are really in your life that really just might be a OM the dime a dozen, and not the poem. And that's including jobs. That's including anything that you believe that you know that's been tearing. That if you notice your money's starting to get dry, sometimes you just gotta get rid of the fucking old. Cause it's the prototype. It ain't the original. It ain't the real experience. It ain't. It's like Total Recall. Remember they give you the experience of the thing, but you're not getting the actual thing. I want y'all to understand whatever your heart is truly desiring, you want the poem or not the OM. Because some people do want the OM. They'll be like, if I can't have them, then I want the prototype. And that's okay. Because we do have to be grateful before we leave. And sometimes you do have to deal with what you have in front of you. But I feel like this. After a while of you getting your thrills from your OM, because it's an experience, but life gives you the coolest experiences, and most people are afraid to start over. So we take the OMs, we'll take the manufacturers. Hell, they got blow up dolls for that. They don't want the poem of a woman to experience. They don't want the poem of a man to go through ups and downs. They run from reality. The reality is life is what you make it. Life is not perfect, but it's imperfectly perfect. If you shift your view, it can be exactly what you desire. That was a beautiful, like I said, and I still put the rest of it. I said I'm something to an open book, and I want y'all to know that. Let me see if I can find a better word, because sometimes to me I sound like a damn robot. I don't like sounding like a robot, but go get figure. I'm a fixed moon in between the first and second house, like, So I don't know another way to say it. So universe, if you have another way to show it for me, I just want to take care of you in every way. It's almost like that. I know what boys like. And they're saying basically people. I know what. It's like God might give you a OM, the God in you, to your poem. Or you have an option of an OM, of the job of your choice. We might have that instead. Like whatever. Someone's saying pull them both. We might have that instead. Hey, I'm trying to find a better word for it. Let me see what the universe has in store for our message. Oh, well, let me see what this is. Possessive. It's like a possession. It's like like I said, some people are going to sell you this too. They're going to sell you this dime a dozen. There's going to be people who's playing loyal. Well said. Somebody who's trying to sell you them like they're loyal. Something says some of them are trying to sell themselves loyal to try and be so up underneath you. They'll try and get pregnant by you, trying to make you think they're loyal. Like, I'm coming to your house. I got to see you. I want to spend time with you. I want to prove to you that you're mine, and no matter what. There's people who also going to be imposing. They're going to be the manufacturer and not the fucking poem. They won't be the song. They won't be the soliloquy of that person's heart. That won't be the job, but yet it's the substitute. And a lot of us is going to make choices of either I want the real thing or I want the fake thing. Do I want the real manufacturer or do I want this one? Like, it's almost like that. Thank you. Because people want to take care of you, but we don't know their true intent. Like, we don't know people's true intent nowadays. There's going to be some who just want to stay with you for what they can get out of it. Friends with benefits. They'll try to make you think they're loyal. They'll be like, yo, I'm so loyal. I don't want you to cheat on me. But they're keeping tabs on you. If they were so trusting, and if they were so this, and if they were so that, why do they feel the need, good looking universe, to feel that need to be possessive? Oems or poems? Love doesn't keep track. Hell, love is freedom. My love, Lord, us love me so much that I remain free to make mistakes. To make mistakes. I know boys, they'll give you that ass, they'll give you that front, they'll give you whatever. But really, it's really a spell, because I saw that before. I saw the manifestation spell. I swear that came up and I put it down, but it came out twice. Which means some of them are really trying to be possessive. Oems are possessive. So are succubus and incubus. They'll try to make you think, nah, that's just them being protective. What motive? Motives speak for themselves. People, oh, someone went to slide out. I shouldn't have stopped it. This slide back out. I just want to take care of you in every way. What is the intent to take care of? Manipulation? Because who are they? The Oem or the poem? Fourth house of home. They want you codependent. Hell, some of y'all might be codependent. The people who like, I know what they need. They just want somebody that ride or die. Or I'm on my way to come check up on you because you look like you need a little help. Oh, I ain't hear from them in a few days, so they might be doing something. Let me go over there and impose. That's almost like that Libra reading. And like I said, when y'all check y'all sun, moon, and rising, and look what came up, I swear, right behind it. I love my brain. Um, that Libra meaning reading can also be some Libras, depending on their degrees, they could be Virgo or they can be Scorpio. Pay attention to y'all readings. That fourth house shit ain't making this up. When we dealing with oems and poems and certain shit, I don't know why this came up. Somebody must be thinking about the things you do. Or maybe y'all need to a shower. Some of y'all probably do squirt. Maybe y'all want love. Fourth house is of love, and water can be poured into that love. And they're playing on the I know what boys like. I know what they want. They wanna, you understand? The Oems will know. That's why it comes down to this. I feel like the universe is telling us it's coming down to us. For those who haven't been feeling good, and I meant mentally, when I tell you I can't make this up, I'm not looking for shit. These are the messages God wants us to hear. And I mean God and you. Whatever y'all hearing, this is what y'all supposed to hear. This is a soul crave. This sound like to me, it's your inner you. Something's falling forward. The inner you is afraid. The inner you is afraid of some things. We're afraid of our biggest fears of self, even in relationships. This necessarily don't listen just to the words. This is your fear of hearing these words from somebody. Thank you. Fear. And the fourth house came up again, and that's ruled by Cancer. This is your fears of what's going on in your homes. Let me see what's behind it. Love songs, like I said, about the poems. Some of y'all at certain times need to hear music at home. But some of y'all are afraid of fears at home. They are afraid of what their partners are going through. Secret child. Like I said, didn't I say somebody's trying to get pregnant? It's not necessarily of ideas. Some are having ideas that they don't believe in their own ideas, and eighth house is right behind it. And money's right behind it too. And then mischief touch. And then manipulation. Like I said, I can't make this up. And fourth house is right behind it. Look, out of all the million cards, the messages can't lie. Never wanted to hurt you. Pisces, possessive again. Secretly jealous of you. Listen, the message is some are really trying to be possessive because they secretly want a child by somebody. Hell, somebody's probably hiding a child from you behind the scenes, but they want to go back to where they've been. They might want to go back to where they've been, maybe an old relationship. Third house, they want to communicate, but they don't know how. But some of them are only caught up in the oems of, I know what boys like. A three-way don't necessarily mean that somebody want a three-way with you. You could just be in a third-party situation. Somebody just don't mind being the other chick or the other dude. These are our fears I see. Eighth house is your fears also. Your fears in a relationship. That's what came up. And then I see greed right there. And then I see don't trust you. But how can we be with people we don't love or trust? Why stay in a relationship that you fear? Only time I feel like I'm going to protect something. I heard pull away. I don't know. Let me see what pull away, because I see greed right here. And then I see again lust for attention. And then I see love songs again. But I heard pull away. And then look what I see. And then behind that it says, when you pull away, you shall have what you're looking for. Pisces come up again. You're probably dealing with disillusioned energies of Pisces, like energies that are oems, because Pisces could give oems. Pisces could want full submission, but then they'll all of a sudden pull away. Like they could love you and then they can change their minds. I don't want y'all to get lost. Some are giving you, like I just told you, they're giving y'all fake. They're not giving you the real poems. They're giving you oems because they're waiting to attach themselves. It ain't that they being possessive. They just want to keep tabs. Cancer came up, the eighth house came up, and look, Cancer again by the moon, and that's also Pisces. It could be Cancer or Pisces. And then transformation. Remember, the eighth house came up. When I tell you, this is just possession. Possession of which one? Of the poem or the oems? Is it possession of what are you being possessed by? The actual original prototype? Or the manufacturers that come a dime a dozen? And what are we really holding on for? Facts. And look what's right behind it. And look what's right behind that. And then look what's right behind that. Just to bring out of these energies. Because they're not giving you what you want. Because you don't know if you're getting the prototype or the true, real thing. So what do? You might even get them to say this. Hell, you might feel like this. Then you might feel like that. But then it turned out to be this. And then this. And then feeling like this. And then y'all go through this just to do this. I just want y'all to hear what I'm not doing this. Some of them are actually this. And they'll pull this. And once again, y'all have this. Some are secretly having children, but they still want to go back. I feel like they still want to go back. They still want to go back to where they was because they realize, when I tell you, some of them want to go back, but they don't know how. That's what they'll make themselves think. If you know what to do to get a person and be by their side, but some of them don't want to give up certain things. They want you and they want these. They want the prototypes and they want these. Can I lie? I'm not a liar. I can't lie good. That's why they look at me. So be careful of what we are, what we tell ourselves we need and what we or how we being played and portrayed in a relationship. Are you really dealing with your what? Your lower natures? Or remember, the partner is you pushed out. Your partners are you pushed out of you. When I say mirroring you, I know people don't understand that. They are you on the inside. So when you feel like oh yeah. Sometimes this is what they do, because this is you on the inside. Take the new leaps. Be the poem of your open chapter. Don't be the oem, because they mirror your negative parts, your partners and the people you attract. Use this part of your brain. Use that part of your brain, because there's so much of y'all who's not getting it. Y'all hearing, see how that eighth house coming? That's your fears. Eighth house is also fears. When I tell you Scorpio and Taurus are very fearful energies, they're afraid they'll stay in their passions. But it's time for y'all to find. You see this? Go after your new ideas, the things you hide from yourself. This can also be a child. Yes, it could. But some would rather hide behind a relationship and have a baby. Just give in to all